He punched me in the face and stormed off. I was shocked, bewildered. I still don't know to this day why he actually hit me, but I was completely innocent. I was just a victim. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and this gentleman just decided to take his aggression out on me for whatever reason. My name's Joe. I'm an Osdor member and a shop steward, and I work in a warehouse. 3 years ago, I was working as a home delivery driver, and whilst I was out making a delivery, I was assaulted whilst I was out. A gentleman, completely unprovoked, suddenly came up to me in the street and assaulted me. I didn't know the guy, not said anything to him, but this gentleman came up to me and just punched me in the face and stormed off. After it happened, I was shocked, bewildered. I had no time to react. It was 1 second, and then he disappeared without saying a word, and I was left to sort of collect myself and figure out what had just happened. After the incident, I contacted my workplace. They were very supportive. We tried to get CCTV from the scene. Unfortunately, we couldn't really get anything that would identify my attacker. Fortunately, when I was assaulted, I wasn't seriously injured. I just had a bruised lip, really, just around here. It was more the shock and the indignation of it all, really. I didn't expect to be assaulted when I turned up to go to work that day. So I've heard stories from my other delivery drivers at my workplace whereby some have been the victims of armed robberies, some have been threatened whilst they're out speaking with customers, or people have accosted them and attempted to break into the van. I do think more needs to be done to protect retail and distribution staff from abuse and violence. I think the work that Osdor's done on legislating for greater protections for frontline workers is really important, so that workers are protected and that the police have got powers to intervene and hold the offenders to account and put a stop to it. I think that's really important. Delivery drivers should be included in any new legislation that covers assaults on retail workers, because chiefly they're frequently, not always, but frequently operating on their own, so they're more vulnerable. So certainly, yes, there needs to be something in place to protect delivery drivers. Respect Week, I think, is very important. It's been a long-running campaign of Osdor. Highlights, I think, that there is a problem with violence against workers in this country. These people are doing important jobs. They're key workers. We need to do everything we can to support and respect shop workers and delivery drivers and distribution staff, because they're doing a really important job for us.